Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the new fusion that's gonna be coming to Raid pretty soon, and exactly it's gonna start next week. As always, we get a little, we get a few days of a heads up. Usually it's a week, or sometimes it can be a few days. But next Thursday, on July the 4th, they're planning to launch a champion fragment event with a new champion, Packmaster Shiek. So for those of you that don't know, this is how a fragment fusion looks like. You collect the fragments from various tournament and events, and you grab that champion. It makes usually the fusions to be a little bit easier. So if you just look a little bit of how this one looks, if I can just manage to open, this is gonna be just the avatar of the fusion. He definitely looks like he's a hound leader over there, and we're gonna go through his kit as well. But before we do that, I'm just gonna have let's play this in the background so we see while he's rotating. Let's read what they have to say about it. So this is how he looks. He definitely looks cool as always. They do an amazing job when it comes to the visuals and all that. But let's see what they say. So he's going to be an Orc Legendary HP type Force Affinity. Packmaster Shiek is a unique type of champion who thrives when surrounded by his loyal hounds. As a mighty pack leader, Shiek excels at gathering hounds to his side, enhancing his abilities in battle. He's a versatile champion, useful in both PvP and PvE content. With Packmaster on your team, new players will be able to utilize hounds for clearing early content more effectively, and seasoned players can experiment in the arena or form new teams against the Hydra. Shiek's pack consists of Terror Beast, Gore Mask, Houndspawn, Hellfang, Fellhound, and Stitched Beast. So basically one epic and all rares after that. When at least one hound joins him in battle, his skill set gains all additional benefits. Without his loyal beasts, Shiek's A1 has a chance to land decreased defense debuff on the enemy. His A2 allows Packmaster to tank and absorb enemies' damage with the help of his taunt, self-heal, and occasional shield. A3 will increase allies' turn meter and block buffs. I guess we're gonna see that in the kit. Okay, his passive will boost whole team's damage. When Shiek is joined by at least one member of his pack, A1 does some other stuff, so basically tells the kit. There's one thing I want to focus on though. They are saying one little thing, which I want to snip and show you guys, because this might actually be something important, okay? This might be important because this might actually make it the reason to actually do the fusion, because I'm not gonna lie, I looked a little bit at the kit, I'm not impressed, but they said this over here. Why am I showing some weird stuff? Okay, so this is what it says on this one. By the way, if you're not impressed with his current roster of loyal hounds, just wait. Packmaster Shiek is always on the lookout for new members to add to his pack, and who knows what beast will join his side next. The thing is like this, there's two sides to it. One, it can actually be true. There might be a future fusion, a future guaranteed event where they bring a different hound to join him, but at the same time, I don't trust them, Don't trust them. However, even before we go and see the kit, because of that last line, I'm saying right now, from my point of view, everybody should do this fusion. Like, I'm gonna do it, and the actual reason for it is because, well, it's a champion fragment fusion. You don't have to summon him as soon as you do it. You can keep it there forever. And maybe after they release that sneaky other hound that they're talking about, if that one's not good enough, they were just gonna skip it. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Skip it, transform all of those ones into, all those fragments into chests for, mod, okay? Or just summon him and use him for CVC or whatever other points. But let's have a look at his kit actually. So, Packmaster Shiek, A1 attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Then teams up with any ally Terror Beast, Gore Mask, Houndspawn, Hellfang, Fellhound, and Stitched Beasts to attack. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. So the fact that on his A1 any of those ones join the attack is amazing. The problem is, none of these ones are actually that good. The only one that I could see something interesting working with is Fellhound, because Fellhound is a void rare, okay? So Fellhound is a void rare that has an AoE on his A1, okay? So he has AoE with a chance to land decreased speed. So if you're an early game player, okay? If you're somebody that's still trying to progress through the Hydra, or maybe even mid game, and you maybe have a Fellhound build, he could be interesting because he brings a decreased speed AoE, a chance to do that, and basically he's going to be doing those A1s whenever the fusion champion does that, does the A1 himself. And then with the new masteries that we have introduced, which is the Nourish, is it called Nourishment? Again, let me double check so I don't say something stupid. Nature's Bounty, you have a chance to increase that to be the big decrease speed. So I guess that could be a slight reason, you know, just trying to hype him up a bit, just in case with what we have. But apart from that, that's useless, honestly. This part is useless. Next one, the A2. Removes all debuffs from this champion, heals them by 50% the max HP, 3-turn cooldown. Then places the shield buff on the champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield equal to any surplus heal. The shield buff cannot be removed, stolen, transferred if at least one of the hounds are in the same team. Finally, places a taunt buff and a reflect damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. These buffs cannot be removed, stolen, transferred if at least, again, if there's any in the team, they cannot be removed. So this one brings him, this one can make him really cool for Hydra, because basically what the taunt buff, if you do not know, the taunt buff in Hydra makes it so that you never get devoured. If there's always a taunt buff out there, the Hydra heads will never devour anybody in your team. Even if the counter gets to 0, as long as there's taunt out there, that can make it work. So that makes him really good because he's gonna have taunt, reflect damage, and shield on himself on a 3-turn cooldown for 2 turns. He could be a really interesting mischief tank, plus he could actually bring some cool stuff like I said for Hydra. You know what? I might actually make a video for if we do get test server access, which we should. I might make a video tomorrow or for Sunday to test out to see what he can actually do for Hydra, like I said, for mischief tanking and keeping that taunt up. If you put him in a reflex, he should come back to it pretty fast. But let's go to the next one. Bloodhowl fills the turn meter of all allies by 25%. It's always good for Hydra as well and any other area of the game. Also has a 100% chance of placing block buffs, debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. Again, that's good for Hydra. It's a 100% chance. It places block buffs because it doesn't hit, which means it should go through even through the poison cloud if it does land out there, so you can block some other buffs. Also, this debuff cannot be resisted if at least one of the hounds are on the team. So the usual thing. He's actually pretty interesting. You know what? I thought he was worse. Like, you know, I thought he was a complete trash, but for somebody that's progressing through the game, for somebody who still needs some help with Hydra, he could actually be really powerful. Like I said, the block buffs paired with the taunt reflect damage that gives him mischief targeting and gives him the, you know, makes him be able to not make you be devoured ever, can actually be good. Damn. And then the passive, we hunt as 1. When attacked, places a hex debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. Ally attacks on the target targets under hex debuff placed by this champion deal 20% more damage. That's pretty interesting. It doesn't have to be any of these ones. It just deals 20% more damage. When this champion is attacked, all ally of the hounds counterattack. This can be so powerful. Like, if they're gonna release a legendary or maybe even a strong epic that's gonna pair with him, I feel like it's gonna be game changing. Like, I feel not game changing, but at least it's gonna be really powerful for Hydra. So, you know what? Even though his kit overall, like I said, doesn't read as oh my god, he's OP. He's definitely not OP. He's definitely somebody you could skip, but again, from my point of view, I think everybody should do it because of several reasons. Again, number 1 reason, because of the last statement that I showed you guys. I'm going to show you that again. What is it? Where's the little thing? So again, they might introduce another person, okay, to the game, which means they're going to have to change his skill set. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, he's a champion fragment, okay? He's a fragment fusion, which makes it pretty easy. Okay, being pretty easy to do fragment fusions, because you just have to grab those fragments. We're obviously gonna have to see how his kit looks. Then number 3, it's the fact that he's actually has potential for Hydra, okay? He has potential for Hydra, which makes it be a really good reason if you're still struggling. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I know for most people that maybe you're too tired or like trying to take a break, or maybe, you know, it's the summer, you're away, you don't stress about doing great, maybe it's a skippable one, but I'm personally gonna do it, and I think most of you should try and do it if you can. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna leave it at this for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I guess, you know what, let's do this temple. It's a 2 times. I have 10 ancients. I don't have space, but let me do a temple. Why not? Let me just do a random temple. I just feel like ending it like that. Come on, hit me with a legendary. Random temple, it's a 2 times and a 10 times. Can we hit it with the legendary? Just make it for fun. If not, it is what it is. We're gonna end it. And yep, it's a rare tax. That's why I don't do things on a whim, because RNGesus is not on your side. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.